to be looking at basics of technical and fundamental analysis. And also, we are going to be looking at an introduction to trading platforms and tools. So we are going to be heading over to the first part of this webinar, where we are going to be talking about introduction to Forex trading. So what is Forex trading? Now, Forex trading is short for the foreign exchange market, which involves the buying and selling of currencies on the foreign exchange market with the aim of making a profit. It is the highest and most liquid financial market globally, the daily trading volume exceeding $6 trillion. So if you've ever heard about Forex trading, you should know that it's Forex trading deals with the exchange of currencies. If you look at the currency pairs, we do trade them in pairs. So what we are trading in Forex is the difference in value between two currencies. So for example, let's take the Euro USD currency. If you want to trade the difference between the Euro and the dollar, you have to trade the Euro USD currency pair. If you want to trade the difference in value between the pound and the dollar, you have to trade pound USD. So the Forex market is decentralized and includes various participants. Number one, we have the banks. Now, central banks and commercial banks facilitate transactions and provide liquidity. So at the top of the food chain, we have the central banks. Now, these central banks are the one that brings in this liquidity that is flushed into the market. The $6 trillion market that we are talking about, the main engineers of those liquidity are the banks. Then moving on, we have financial institutions, which are the hedge funds, the investment firms, and other financial entities that trade currencies to manage risk and speculate price. So I think this is self-explanatory. We also have, that is in Forex, participants in Forex, we have the hedge funds, like I said, or other financial institutions, we have the hedge funds, investment firms. Now, these financial institutions trade and they actually trade currencies and manage risk and also speculate in the Forex market. Now, moving on, we have corporations. Now, companies engage in Forex trading to conduct international business and hedge currency risks. So, for example, corporations like, let's take, for example, Toyota. Now, if Toyota want to buy raw materials, let's say they need raw materials from, let's say, the US or so. Now, probably, I think Toyota is, if I'm correct, is, I think it's a Japanese manufacturer or something. Now, if they want to get their raw materials, they have to these companies will have to change their currencies to the other, and that is where the Forex market comes in. So they bring that money into the Forex market to exchange in order to get the dollar, which they actually need. Now, moving on, we have retail traders. Retail traders are individual traders that speculate on currency movements for profit. And we all fall under this retail trader. I am a retail trader. So what I do is to speculate the Forex market to see if I can make profits, to make profit at the end of the day. So we trade the difference in value between one currency to another to actually make profit. This is where we all as retail traders fall under. So, okay, sorry about that. Let's go back a little bit. So moving on, when trading currencies in Forex, we usually focus on the major currencies. Now, these are the most frequently traded currencies in the world. Some examples are the euro, the British pound, and the United States dollar. So if you look at this table here, you can see that we have some currencies here. That is the major currencies in the world, the countries that use them, and also the symbol of these currencies. So let's take, for instance, the euro is the currency used in the Eurozone, and the symbol for this is EUR. Now, the yen, the Japanese yen, is the currency used in Japan, and the symbol for this is JPY. The Australian dollar is the currency used in Australia, and the symbol for this is AUD, as you can see clearly here. Moving on, we have the British pound, which is the currency used in Great Britain, and the symbol for this is GBP. Also to this other side, we have the United States dollar, which is used in the US, and the symbol for this is USD. You also have the New Zealand dollar, which is the currency used in New Zealand, and the symbol for this is NZD. Moving on, we have the Canadian dollar, which is the currency used in Canada, and the symbol for this is CAD. And last but not the least, we have Swiss franc, which is the currency used in Switzerland, and the symbol for this is CHF. So these are the 8 major currencies we have in the world. Their symbols, the countries that uses them. Now you need to take note of these symbols because this is what you are going to be seeing more frequently in forex platforms. So you're going to be seeing these currencies represented with their symbol and not their complete name. Take for instance, for the euro, you're going to be seeing this EUR more often for the euro than the full spelling of the euro. For the United States dollar, you're not in most platforms, you're not going to be seeing the full name written. Rather, you're going to be seeing their symbols attached to their other currencies in them. Now, moving on, these 8 major currencies we have in the world are combined together to produce 28 currency pairs. Now, these 28 currency pairs, this is what we have here. So you can see we have AUD CAD, we have AUD CHF, we have AUD JPY, and so on and so forth. So if you count them, we have a total number of 28 currency pairs that is derived by combining these 8 major currencies we have in the world. So, example, we have AUD CAD, which you know what it stands for, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. You have ADCHF, which you all know what it stands for, Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Same way it goes for the Japanese yen. You have Australian dollar, Japanese yen. You have Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. You have Australian dollar, United States dollar. Now, moving on to the next part, where we have the Canadian dollar pairs. We have Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. You can see this in most forex platforms. You are going to be seeing them written like this and not with their full spelling. That is not with their full names. So what you're going to be seeing is CAD CHF. When you see CAD CHF, you should know that in the back of your mind, what this means is Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. We have CAD JPY, which stands for Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. We have CHF JPY, which stands for Swiss franc, Japanese yen, and so on and so forth for all the other currencies. So if you take a look at this currency pairs we have here, there should be 28 in numbers. These are the currency pairs we have in Forex. Now, moving on, let's go to the next topic we have here, which is the basics of technical and fundamental analysis. Now, what is the definition of technical analysis? Technical analysis involves studying historical price data, chart patterns, and technical indicators to forecast future price movements. It operates on the premise that price movement and trading volumes can provide clues about the forex market behavior. Moving on to fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis involves evaluating economic, social, and political factors that may affect the value of currencies. It focuses on determining the intrinsic value of a currency pair based on external factors. So what does this mean? Now, in trading, we have majorly 2 types of analysis, which is the technical and fundamental analysis. Going back to the technical analysis area, in technical analysis, we do use the price chart data, chart patterns, technical indicators to forecast future price actions. Now, what are these chart patterns and price charts? So, in Forex, I think I'll have to go to a chart to talk about this. Now, let me open up a chart and show you what I mean when we talk about technical analysis. Now, in technical analysis, you are going to be making use of a price chart. Now, if you look over here, we have a price chart. This is an example of a price chart. This is a candlestick chart, which is the most commonly used chart in Forex. Now, in this price chart, we do look for different patterns using indicators to actually forecast future price movements. So let's take, for example, I trade support and resistance, right? So I will look for these support and resistance areas on the chart to actually take a trade. Now, in technical analysis, you're going to be conversant with what we call market trends. Now, when I talk about market trends are of 3 different types. The market can either be trending upwards, trending downwards, or in a sideways market. So when I mean upwards, that means we will have something like this, where we'll see the market creating a higher high and a higher low, higher high and a higher low, and so on and so forth, right? Then for the downtrend, we are going to be seeing the opposite of this movement here. So for the downtrend, what we are going to be seeing the market putting in is this. We are going to be seeing the market print this kind of pattern where it will be creating lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. Now, these are the basics of technical analysis. Then for the third for the third one, which is the consolidation market, this is where the market doesn't have a defined direction. So what you're going to be seeing is a sideways trend. So you're going to be seeing something like this, where the market will put in a high, put in a low, put in a lower low, lower high, higher high, higher low. That is no defined direction. To just be in a range. So this is what we refer to as consolidation market. This right here is what we refer to as consolidation market. This is what we refer to as a bullish market or an uptrend. Then this is what we refer to as a bearish market or a downtrend. This here is known as consolidation or sideways trend. So if you look at the charts, you are going to be seeing this pattern more often. Any of these three patterns I just mentioned here. So for instance, if you look at this chart, you can clearly see that we are in a downtrend. Why? Because we are creating lower lows and lower highs and lower lows and lower highs. So in this kind of market scenario, we do look for shorts. That is for what we do look for in this kind of market is to take sell positions. If you look over here, you can see that the market was over here, you can see that the market was trending upwards. That is, it was in an uptrend. Why? Because it was creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. So if you look clearly, it might not be very, very, very easy to spot, but if you get if you get more familiar with this pattern, you're going to be seeing these higher highs and higher lows. Let me draw it out for you. So you have a high here, you have a higher low, then we create another higher high here. You have a higher low, make another higher high, make a higher low, and so on and so forth. So we get to this area where we then break structure and start moving downwards, as you can see clearly here. So this is how, or these are the different conditions you can find the forex market in any pair you want to trade. If you open up any pair, it's either the pair is in an uptrend, in a downtrend, or in consolidation. And the best conditions that you can actually take a trade off is either the uptrend or the downtrend market scenario, because this gives you a defined direction to trade in line with. So just like if I'm to trade this market right now, if I come to this market, I'll be looking to short this market. That is, I'll be looking to take a sell position on this market. So moving on, we have under technical analysis, we have what we call patterns, support and resistance areas, and so on and so forth. So for this particular webinar, I'm going to be talking about support and resistance. I'm going to be going into support and resistance. Now, support and resistance is something like this. So support typically means a floor, and resistance means a kind of ceiling. So what is the work of these support and resistance areas in forex markets? Now, when let's say we are in a downtrend, we are going down, and we have a support area here, right? We have a support area here. Now, what this support area does in the forex market is to keep price from going lower and send it higher. So let's say we are going down to a support area here, and we get to this support area. Then what happens is that this support area usually acts as support and keeps price from moving below the area, and forces price to break direction and starts going upwards. Meanwhile, for the resistance areas in the forex markets, these are areas on the chart that act as a ceiling. So let's take, for instance, also we have let's say a resistance area around here. Now, what does this resistance area actually do? What it does is this: when the market trades to this resistance area, it gets there, and that resistance area should keep price from pushing upwards. Rather, it should send it downwards, right? So this is what the support and resistance areas in forex markets actually mean. Now, for me, I'm a trader that uses this concept more often than not. I trade support and resistance areas in form of fair value gaps and other blocks. So let me give you a trade example of this phenomenon happening in the market. So if you're looking at this chart, this is a higher time frame, this is a 4-hour time frame, and you can clearly see that this is a downtrend, because I took this trade this week. This is a downtrend, and I'm going to be looking for bearish trades on this market. Now, as you can see, we have price retest this area, right? Now, if you look closer, we have what we call a fair value gap on an order block in this price area. Now, this fair value gap and order block acts as my support and resistance areas. So what is a fair value gap? A fair value gap is when we in the forex market, fair value gap is typically a gap between three candles. So let's say this is the first, the second, and this is the third candle, right? A fair value gap will be found when we have a gap between this week and the week of the third candle. Like I said, this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third candle. So if you look closely, you can see that we have a week between, sorry, we have a gap that between this week and this week. So that gap is what we call referred to as a fair value gap. Had it been that the week of this candle, or let's say the week of this candle, got to the got to this area, which is the week of the first candle, we will not have that. But for this, because of this gap here, we have a fair value gap. And for the other block, now the other block is the for the bearish order. We actually have two types of order block. Now for the bearish order block, the bearish order block is found usually before or after a bullish movement. So you can see this drastic bullish move here. After it occurred, where did the move start? It's around here. So this was the buy to sell. Now I will grade these bullish candles as my order block. So in a bearish market, the bullish candles are your order block, and in the bullish market, the bearish candles will be your order block. So this here is going to be my order block. This multiple bullish candles is going to be my order block. And for the bearish side, or sorry, for the bullish side, like I said, the bearish candles will be your order block. So let's take, for instance, this movement over here. If I were to pick, or if I was to show you the other block, like I said, in a bullish market, the bearish candles are going to be your order block. So this here is what we refer to as another block. And you can see how price retested that order block area, that is this candle, and found support there and kept moving higher. So in a bullish market, the other blocks are going to be your bearish candles, and in a bearish market environment, the other blocks are going to be your bullish candles. So for this one right here, you can see that we had a bullish order, a bearish order block right here. Let me mark that out immediately. Look closely, we had this, and if you look at this chart, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see that we also have a fair value gap here. That is, let me reduce this a little bit. So this is the first, second, and third candle. If you have to take that, the analogy I give you about the first, second, and third candle, the gap between the week of the first and the third candle, you can see that we have that here. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that clearly. So between the week of this candle and the week of the third candle, we have a gap. So we have this fair value gap from here to the week of the third candle. So as you can see, markets can see very clearly how the market gets to this level and respects that level. It acts as what a resistance level to the market. So for this trade example, we typically had 2 points of interest in one area. So we had the order block at that area, and we also had a fair value gap around that area also. So if I was to mark that out, something like this. So that's very, very good. So it's showing you that there's a high level of resistance at that particular area. So now what do I do? Or what did I do on Friday? I went down to the 1 hour time frame, and I saw when the market retested that this resistance level in form of fair value gap and the other block. So what I would wait for, because if you look at the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we were bullish. That is, we were creating higher highs and higher lows on the 1 hour time frame. So what I was waiting for was a break of market structure. So I was waiting for the market to actually break this higher high and higher low formation and start, give me a bearish market structure. So we had a higher high, higher low up to the level, and we got here because this was the last higher low that's putting the higher high, and you can see clearly the market broke that structure. And once it broke the structure, what's the next thing I do? I look for I look for resistance areas that I can use to get into the trade. As you can see here, we have that same phenomenon repeating itself again. We have a fair value gap. So we have the first, second, and the third candle. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see that we have a gap between the first, the second. So that is the first to the third candle. A gap between the wicks. So this will be where I took my entry here. And let me get my position sizing too. I took my entry at this area, right? And my stop loss, which is the level at which when this market gets to, that is, if I'm going to have a loss in this trade, when the stop loss acts as a buffer. So when it gets to this level, it automatically closes that trade for me in that amount of loss. When the take profit level, it also acts as the same thing. When it gets to a particular area of profit, it will automatically close that trade at that point. So it's a good risk management tool also in my book. Now I took this trade here, and my stop loss was above this area, and I was going for a risk reward ratio of 2 times my risk. So let's say if I was risking $100 on this trade, I was going to make $200 back on this particular trade. As you can see, I was able to make that on Friday here. So this is an example of what technical analysis entails. Now for the fundamental analysis, let's go back to the uh, let's go back to the slide. For the fundamental analysis, what it actually means is taking advantage of the political events, that is the news events happening in the country, to take a position on the currencies. Like, just as the definition says here, it involves evaluating economic, social, and political factors that may if affect the value of currencies. Now, let's take, for instance, what happened between the Nigerian naira and the dollar. Now, the Nigerian naira started dropping against the dollar when the economy of the country started going bad. So usually, what fundamental traders, that is for traders that uses fundamental analysis, do, what they actually do is they look at the economic factors affecting a country, the social and political factors affecting a country, to ascertain if it's a good or bad factor for that economy. Now, when they deem that these factors are good or bad for that economy or for that currency, they will take position against or for that particular currency. And that is what fundamental analysis is all about. So moving on, let's look at some key economic indicators. We have GDP growth rates, inflation rates, unemployment rates, retail sales, and strong economic performance typically strengthens the currency, like I said, while weak data weakens it. We have interest rates also, and bank policies. Now, higher interest rates attract foreign investments, strengthening a currency. Monetary policy decisions made by central banks, such as interest rate changes or quantitative easing, can impact currency values. Number three, we have geopolitical events and news. For example, elections, geopolitical tensions, and trade agreements. So these are events that can actually affect a country's currency. We also have political stability and global events, which influence market sentiment and currency flows also. Now, moving on to the next part of the of this session, we are going to be talking about trading platforms and tools. Now, a trading platform is a software provided by brokerage firms that enables traders to access the financial markets and execute trades. It serves as interface between traders and the market, offering tools and features to facilitate trading activities. And basically, to trade forex, you need a forex broker. Your forex broker are the ones that will connect you to the forex markets. So what this forex broker does for you is to actually bring the market closer to you. So when you are knowledgeable enough to actually trade forex, when you're good, that is when you have enough knowledge to take a live trade, open a live account, you don't just do it yourself. You have to first of all open a brokerage account. Now, when you do that, you have to, for you to do that, you have to actually get a kind of regulated broker. Now, let's take for instance our recommended broker at CoinEnity here, which is Xness. Now, if you go to the Xness broker, you have to first of all go to the website, open an account. So how do you do that? You do that by actually going to their website, which is xness.com, and let it load up. So this is the Xness website. So what you do is to go over to this area where it says register, click on that and allow it to load. Now, when that page loads, it will ask you for your details. That is your email, your, probably let it load up and so that I can show you what I am actually talking about. So ask for your email, your probably your phone number, and some other credentials that is needed to open the account. So what you need to do is input these details, and your account should be successfully opened. So let the page load up, and you see the the fields I'm talking about that you need to fill up when opening an account with Xness. So like I said, it will ask you for your, or they will ask you for your country of residence. After inputting that, you need to select Nigeria if you're in Nigeria. It will ask you for your email address, then your password. Once you're done inputting everything here, you click on continue, and you also note that you need to have this box checked to click on continue. Or you can create an account with Google also. If you don't want to go through the hassle of inputting all these parameters, you can just, if you're logging into your Google account on your browser, what you can do is to, that is what you can do to make things easier for you is to come over here and click on create an account with Google, as you can see here, and follow the next steps. So once you do that, that should sign you into your, or yeah, that should sign you into your account, open your account and sign you into your account. Then from there, you can, go through their platforms, get familiar with their platforms, open, depending on the kind of accounts you want to open. If it's a demo account or a live trading account, you can open any one of your choice, and you then take those accounts and actually go to your trading platforms like the MetaTrader 4. So XNS usually offers the MetaTrader 4, the MetaTrader 5 platform, and also they have their own personalized platform that you can use to trade the Forex market. So that is what this broker offers. Like I said previously, the Forex broker is meant to connect you to the market to give you trading tools that you can use to trade the Forex market. So let's, sorry. So I think we are done with the trading platform. So next up, what we're going to do is to, I will be taking you guys over to the CoinLenity's website to talk about the personal learning area. So if you go over to coinlenity.com, this is our homepage. This is where you're going to find information about us here at CoinLenity. Now, if you scroll through the homepage, you can see different functions. You can see we have Forex. Like I said, we usually offer we offer knowledge on Forex stocks, money management, and financial planning. So you can find some of our courses on the homepage and so on and so forth. Now, to create an account with CoinLenity, what you need to do is to come over here and click on the diamond button. When you click on the diamond button, what that should take you to this page here. Let's let that load up, and I will show you how to sign up to CoinLenity. Now, when you click on the diamond button, that should bring you to this page where you can choose to sign up with your credentials. So you need to input your email, your password, your first name, your last name, your nickname, and then you click on this checkbox here. Then you click on continue. Now, when you click on continue, you should receive an email. That is, we are going to send an email to your email address. Now, in that email, you need to verify your address. So you need to click on the link in that email to verify your account. So once you've done that, that means you would have successfully opened a CoinLenity account. Then what you need to do is to take those details that you signed up with and sign in with them. So to sign in, you can just go back to the home page, click on this login button here. Now, clicking on this login button should bring you to this sign in page here. Now, over here, you're going to sign in with the credentials you just created. Remember, on the previous page, you can also sign up with Google. So if you sign up with Google there, you can also continue with Google over here. So over here, I'm going to be signing in with my credentials because I already have an account open. So after putting that, I click on login, and that should log me into my CoinLenity's account. So let's wait for that to load, and I will show you what the dashboard is all about. So this is the CoinLenity's dashboard here. As you can see, we have this dashboard. This is the personal learning area dashboard. And you can see, and as you can see, we have different sections of the dashboard clearly here. So if you scroll to this area, we have the courses section, the community section, the reward section, and the mentorship section. So these are the different sections of this of the dashboard. To purchase any of the courses, you can click on the courses icon here. Clicking on that should open up the courses page for you here. Now on this courses page, we have this is where you're going to find the courses available at Conlenti. Now at Conlenti, we have two types of courses. We have the signature courses, as you can see here, and we have the premium courses. Now for the signature courses, these are beginner friendly courses that are pocket friendly. So as you can see, these courses are not costly. Now these courses contain beginner lessons, that is beginner concepts that can teach you the basics of forex trading, all about the basics of forex trading. Now there are also packed with beginner strategies that you can use to trade the forex market. Now we do offer what we call signature supports for the signature courses. Now when you purchase a signature course, what you get at the end of the day is you're going to be put in a group with the fellow students, and in that group you can interact, can share ideas, ask questions, and you're going to be answered in that group. Now moving ahead, for the premium courses, now these are more complete courses that will take you from the beginner aspect of trading to the intermediate aspect, and also, if you want to furthermore, to the advanced aspects. You can see here we have the ultimate forex trading for beginners, and we also have the advanced forex trading. We also have the stock mastery course. Now for these premium courses, we also offer what we call premium support. Now, and this premium support, you're going to be put in a group with the fellow students that bought the same course as you. In that group, you can interact with them, ask questions. Our mentors are going to answer your questions in that group also, and also you'll be entitled to what we call webinar support. So we are going to be holding webinars for the premium courses on a time-to-time basis, where you'll be able to ask your questions and you're going to be answered real time during the webinars. So that is now to purchase any of these courses, both the premium or the signature courses. What you need to do is to click on any of the courses that you want to purchase here, and wait for the page to load. So let that load up. And once that loads up, it will bring you to this page where you'll be able to see the different lessons that are available inside these courses. So as you can see here, you can view all the lessons available here. Now to actually enroll for these courses, what you need to do is to click on the take the course button here. Now when you click on that, that should load up the next page for you. So what you're going to do is have patience and allow the page to load up. Now, as you can see, once the page loads up, it takes you to the payment option page. Now, as you can see, we have different types of payment options. We have the local payment option, which is for Nigeria. We also have bank transfer, which is available to Nigerians also. And over here, we have international payments for people outside Nigeria, and also African payments for people outside Nigeria. So any of these payments you can use to purchase any of these courses. Now going back to the dashboard, this is the dashboard here. We also have other sections of the dashboard, like the community section. Now clicking on this community section is going to take you to our community on Telegram. If you click on that, that should take you to this page, and from this page you can actually let's wait for that to load, or you can actually click on the join us now button here, and that should take you to the Telegram community. That is the Conlenity's Telegram community on Telegram. So in this Telegram community, we do share lessons, we share insights, we share write-ups, that is, we share even signals also. We do give out signals in the Telegram group. So you can also use this as an avenue to learn more about Forex, because we do share lessons, very, very, very important lessons here. So you can take advantage of our community to learn more about Forex for free. And going back to the dashboard once again, let's go back there. We have the next section, which is the reward section. Now in this reward section, this is where we do reward our users for engaging with Coinlenity. Now how do we do that? We reward you with tokens for watching the videos available in the rewards section of the personal learning area. So let the reward section load, and I will show you what I mean. Now in this reward section, you're going to find videos here, right? So as you can see, I've earned 23 tokens so far. Now, when you earn these tokens in return will earn you badges. So the more videos you watch, the more tokens you actually earn. Now, in return, these tokens will earn you badges. When you accumulate much of this token, you are going to be awarded a badge. Now, depending on the badge you have, you will be entitled to different prizes like cash prizes, um, consultation with a mentor, discounts on the courses, and so on and so forth. So you can take advantage of this reward section to learn and also earn at the same time. Because as you do watch these videos and you learn more about FX, you also earn tokens in the process, and these tokens in return, will when you accumulate much of these tokens, you are going to be awarded badges, and these badges you can use them to claim these different awards or the same or the different prizes we have on the personal learning area. So to learn more about this, you can come over here and click on the view reward analytics buttons. Uh, that should take you to a page where you get to learn more about the rewards section. So going back to the dashboard, last section we have here is the mentorship section. Now, for people that prefer a one-on-one mentorship approach, you want to get a one-on-one mentorship, you want a private mentorship, you can click on this here, and that should bring you to this page where you'll be able to purchase the one-on-one mentorship. Now, you're going to be when you want to purchase this one-on-one mentorship, um, you're going to be given access to, depending on the kind of mentorship you want, you're going to be given access to any of the premium course that is connected to that mentorship you want to purchase. So if you are going for a Forex mentorship or an advanced Forex mentorship, you are going to be given access to the to the advanced premium courses. That is to the advanced premium Forex trading course on Coinlinity. So you're going to be taking one-on-one by a mentor here at Coinlinity, and also at the end of the day, you're going to be given access to the advanced to any of the courses that has any connection with what you are actually learning. So if you're learning from, let's say, the beginner aspect of Forex trading to the intermediate aspects, you'll be given the advanced, that is the, sorry, you'll be given access to the Forex trading course. So moving on, we have, going back to the dashboard area, we also, if you go scroll to the top, we also have the events section of the personal learning area. And when you click on this event section, this should take you to a page where you can able to sign up for any of Coinlinity's webinar. So if you look at this page here, you can see that this webinar is closed because it happened during, if you go to check the date, that happened in January, on January 4th. So this has already happened. It's closed. You can't sign up for this one anymore. This one is closed because it has already taken place around January 11th. So you need to scroll down to look for the ones that have not yet taken place. Like, for instance, this one is going to take place on the March 29th, 2025. And we also have this one. Okay, this has already taken place on January 25th. So to actually sign up for any of this, any of the upcoming webinars, you need to click on this button right here. Sorry. So you need to click on any of this button, this register now button, and that should take you to a page where you need to input um, your first name, your email address, and your phone number. Now, note, please when inputting your phone number, remember to input your current phone number on your current WhatsApp number, because we are going to use these numbers to contact you before the start of the session. So that we'll remind you about the session, remind you to attend the session. So I think that will be all for this webinar. So does anybody have any question for me, please? Hello? Hello? If you can hear me, please unmute yourself. If you have
Yes, I hear you.
all right, so if you have any questions for me,
I can hear you.
all right. So do you have any questions for me regarding what was taught on this webinar, or regarding anything you would want to discuss about?
I have a question.
All right, please ask a question.
Can we have access to this recording video?
Yeah, you're going to have access to this recorded video at the end of the day.
Thank you.
So now,
Thank
before
you.
I go, sorry, one more thing. Before I go, I would like to talk to you guys about the YouTube our YouTube channel. So to gain access to the YouTube channel, what you need to do is actually let me share. So what you need to do is to go over to, sorry, let me share my screen, then I'll show you guys how to access the YouTube channel. So what you need to do is to come over here, scroll to the bottom of the page here, right? I think you should have access to our YouTube channel here. So you click on the YouTube icon here, and that should take you to our YouTube channel. So don't give that time to load. So please do remember to actually like, subscribe to the channel, so that anytime we upload um, new videos, you can get alerts, that is, you'll be notified on the new contents that we do upload onto the channel. Now, this YouTube channel, we are currently uploading lessons here. We already have lessons here already for you, and we're uploading much more lessons. So you can take advantage of the YouTube channel to actually learn more about FX for free. So all these lessons here are totally free of charge. You do not have to pay anything. You just have to go through them and consume the tips, the knowledge that are embedded um, in these videos. So if you go to the playlist, you have different playlists as you can see. We have videos. Let's go to the videos. We have much more, very very large, video number of videos that I can go through, learn the topics there. That is the lessons, the concept that are taught in these videos, and better. That is, you learn more. You learn more concepts about forex. You learn more things about forex. You learn more strategies about forex, risk management strategies, trading strategies, and so on and so forth. All are provided here on our channels, all for free. So, guys, is there anything that you would want to add? Like I said, is there any other question that you would want me to answer? Anything at all regarding what we taught here, or probably if you're having a little bit of a problem trading, you can ask me these questions and I'll answer you. So, all right. So there's no question
I
from
have a
the.
question. I have a question.
All right.
Yeah, for
Okay.
example, for a beginner like me,
All
yeah,
right.
I'll have to I want to start with demo accounts.
Okay.
So can I have some kind of a mentorship program, like maybe periodically on that aspect while doing the demo account?
A mentorship program.
Yes. You made mention about the mentorship program with the courses earlier, and there are
Yeah.
some courses that are actually very much affordable.
Yes.
Aside
Yes.
the
Yes.
advanced one. So why on those basic trainings do they offer mentorship too?
You are offered not what you are being offered in like that is the signature courses, the one that are pocket friendly. It's not actually one-on-one mentorship. It's kind of a group mentorship. Do you understand? I don't know if you get my point.
Okay.
It's more
Yes,
of a
I
group
understand. I
mentorship
understand.
where when you consume that is when you go through the different the different what do you call it, the different lessons in the course, then you'll be
Yes.
added in a group where you have like where you see the fellow students that bought the same course, and also there'll be mentors in that group with you. So when you have problems, when you have misunderstandings in any of those lessons, you can ask these questions in the group, and you are going to be answered in that group.
All right.
So
All right.
it's
All right.
different from the advanced, the premium courses where you'll be given access to the group where you can ask questions, and also
To
you'll
the
be given access
mentor
to
personally.
one-on-one webinar. Like that's a group webinar where you can ask questions on the webinar, live on the webinar. You'll be answered live also in that webinar real time. Meanwhile, for the
Thank
signature courses, the pocket friendly courses is just group mentorship that will be available, group support.
mm,
So I
thank
hope
you.
I've answered your question.
Yes, very well. Very well.
All right. So is there any
All
other?
right. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Fidel. I'm also an instructor at Coin Learnity. So, very briefly, because we're running out of time, and so that the recording can fit in such a way that we can send it to you, or we have to just reduce the questions. Okay. But as you can see, coin Lenity, I just want to correct something because somebody sent a message. So I just want to correct something. Basically, coin Lenity is not a person. It's not like the normal influencers you normally see online. We are actually a school. Okay. So we are basically a school where you come and you learn about Forex, stocks, and crypto. But this kind of school is not physical, it's rather online. So you're just having your first class basically online. And also you'll be having more classes if you want to join every Saturday by this time. So if you want to join, you can send us a message. I think we sent everybody a message, and Esther called everybody, and you can basically join us if you want to join. Okay, so Coin Lenity is not actually a person, it's actually a school. So you might be contacted by myself, you might be contacted by the current tutor, who is Emmanuel. You can be contacted by Deborah, or even Esther. So anybody can call you and you join. So it's not a person, it's not like your normal tutors, but it's actually a school. Okay, then secondly, I want to show you guys something. This is what you're seeing on your screen is the website, which is what Mr. Emmanuel explained to you. So if you do not have an account, please create an account. He showed you how to create an account. So if you do not know how to create an account, please create an account. But I want to show you something very, very beneficial to everybody, which is how to get the 5-day series. The 5-day series. So what is this 5-day series? It's a training for 5 days. It's pre-recorded, so you can go and watch it. So you can just click on the login button here. And once you click on the login button, it will bring you to this tab where you can log in with your account. Okay, so I'm trying to log in with my account. It's asking me to choose, so I've chosen the account I want to log in with. Okay, then it's redirecting me, and basically I'm trying to log into my account, so please just hold on. It's because of network. Okay.
So
Network is,
please share your screen.
yeah, the network is kind of slow because of it's raining here.
Because we can't see your screen, that's why it's
Yeah, it's the network. Okay, so once you log in, quickly come to rewards. Okay, you come to the rewards section. It's loading. And when you come to the reward section, you load more, you will see something here. You can also watch these videos. These videos are free for you. But basically, when you click on the rewards here, you will see the 5-day beginner series. Okay, so you can click on it for you to watch the 5-day beginner series. So what is this 5-day beginner series? It is for beginners. There are days of videos that you can watch. So you're seeing here, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So you can watch them to have experiences if you do not understand the Forex market, or you're just new to it, or there might be some complications you don't really understand. So you can watch these videos to have in-depth knowledge about them. So what you just do is that you just come, click on watch now, and it takes you to this place where you can now watch your videos. So this is, as you can see, this is day 1, the foundation of Forex. Okay, so the videos are about to play, but there's no need for me to show you that. There's also day 2. If you want to watch day 2, you can click on it for you to watch day 2. So it is very, very important for you to create this account. It's very, very important for you to create this account so that you can have all the access to all these things that we're sharing. Okay, and also do not forget to also join our YouTube, where you can see other videos that you can watch all for free. All right, so I think that will be all for now. Is there anybody that has any other questions before we go? Does anybody have any questions before we go? We're running out of time. Any other questions? All right. So if you don't have any questions, or you're too shy to ask us any questions, you can send us a message on our WhatsApp, and we're always there to reply you. If you want to join The next session, please also send us a message on WhatsApp. The next session is going to be happening next week, Saturday, same time, 12 p.m. next week, Saturday. So if you want to join, please send us a message and we'll be there to assist you and send you the link. So that will be all for now. Thank you very much for your time. I hope we give you satisfaction and knowledge. And until this time next week, do have a lovely day. Goodbye for now. You can now leave the session.
Goodbye.
All
Thank you.
right. Yes, sir. Hello.